All right, so here we go. And all guests, of course, come to you via the Fire Wings hotline. 21 different flavors to choose from. Firewings.com. Just wing it. Kyle Madsen behind the glass. Matt George to my left. Good morning, Matty.
Good morning.
How are you?
King season's here, baby.
You are excited.
Woo!
I'm excited, too. I listen, we're undefeated. We're tied for, well, no, I guess we're not tied for first place.
82-0.
We haven't even played yet.
We're already down.
Yeah, we haven't.
Stupid Warriors.
Haven't even played yet. We're already behind the Warriors.
I'll give them a head start.
All right.
Ahead of the Thunder, though.
That's a great point right there. Who expected that?
I mean.
So here's what we're going to do. Matt and I have gone back and forth. We explained a little bit of this last week. Matt is an optimist. I am a I don't like calling myself a pessimist, but I certainly have pessimist leanings.
Just grumpy gills.
I've been weathered a bit.
Sure.
By this franchise.
What did Kyle call me, naive?
You could say naive. Hey, you know what though?
I like that one.
Maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm naive and just don't realize how good this team's going to be. We don't know.
Let's go with that.
So throughout the year, and this was Matt's idea, throughout the year, Matt is going to make bets on this team. Now, not gambling bets, but he's going to, for example,
Gamble with the only money I have.
Tonight's first bet, yes, the money you have, which is your own ego and pride. So tonight's first bet, as I understand it, with both Dallas and Sacramento opening, who will score more points, Marvin Bagley or Luka Doncic? That's the first bet, correct?
It is going to be Marvin Bagley outscoring Luka Doncic, put in the books.
Okay, so that is what you're betting. So if you win, now originally it was just if you win, it's pride and fun and all that. I don't like that. And I don't want this to be something where I'm taking pride in you losing, because if you lose, that means my Kings lose. I don't like that. Look, should you win, you get a get-out-of-jail-free card, which would mean in the future, if you lose a bet, you'll have an opportunity to forego the punishment, and I will donate $100 in the name of the show to the Sacramento Kings Foundation.
That's
so
awesome.
Do something good about this. Should you lose, though, which you will more often than not, I believe, we will have a wheel of punishments that Bobby and our friends in promotions are making up as we speak. We will spin the wheel in the studio, and now that we are video casting, you'll be able to see it live.
Hello.
And you will have to be punished. I know one of those punishments is going to be having a bucket of ice water thrown on you while you sit down, kind of like the ice bucket challenge.
Easy.
Out in our parking lot.
Not afraid.
We've talked about you mowing lawns. Bobby came up with a great one yesterday. Kyle, you'll like this.
Damn it, Bobby.
One of Matt's punishments, I believe, should be we get to take your Twitter account over for a day.
Yes. Kyle does not.
No, Kyle can consult. I will.
You're the one hitting send.
I will hit send.
Yeah.
But Kyle will be a consultant on that. And that, of course, includes profile pictures and bios and all that fun stuff.
Oh, crap. I didn't even think about that part.
Yeah. So there's that.
That's a good one.
So I want to get a couple things out here. So KHTK.com, you can go to the website. I believe it's live right now.
It is. It's up.
Is it up? Okay. Hey, now. So you can go there and you can check this out and you can keep track of the bets and the punishments. And, of course, when we do punish you, we will try to stream that live. And in addition to streaming it live, we will post that on all of our social medias.
People will see it.
A Blind Optimist Challenge. There you go, though. Matt George right there. Look at your pretty newly married face.
So there should be 5 bets already posted there, but those are not the only 5 that we're doing this year. We will add more with time as you and I and everybody else agree upon.
All right, so the 5 bets are as follows. Tonight, Marvin Bagley will score more points in his debut than Luka Doncic.
It's a lock.
For the entire season, the Sacramento Kings will, there's a typo here. It says will as many. I'm going to assume that's will win as many or more games as they did with DeMarcus Cousins.
I think that's written in stone.
That means they'll win 33 or more.
Real quick, Matt, you know you don't need a credential to get in here.
You do have your credentials. Yeah.
Just so you know who I am.
Got both.
You can come in anytime.
You've got your station credentials. That's right. You know we're supposed to wear credentials here, right?
You're
Yeah,
actually
I don't have mine.
I think mine's in my backpack.
Yeah, mine's in my car.
And then you
Oh,
also
so the guy's doing what he's supposed to do.
well, because you also have your King's credential.
I do. I only have one lanyard.
You wear that to the coffee shop?
Absolutely.
He turns it around. All right, Matt George.
Matt George with the Kings.
Case you guys, Matt George, actually.
Case, Matt George.
the
I'd like a
picture-
pumpkin spice latte, please.
Hey, nothing wrong with the PSL, dude.
No, not at all.
I am basic.
Same.
You're extra. So 33 plus for that win.
Told you. Sorry, keep going.
I sound like James Brown. See, hi. Lakers on November 10th. The Kings will hold LeBron James to 20 points or less.
Yep.
You're throwing it
Does
out
that
there, my
include if he doesn't play?
So that was the loophole that
Okay.
I wanted to bring up because there's a couple loopholes
So
here.
they're not holding him to under 20 points. That one just doesn't count.
That one-
You don't win or lose.
So it would just void it. Right?
I agree with that. If he
Yeah.
doesn't play, if there's an injury for any reason like that,
Same thing with the Luka one, which we'll
it
get to in a
voids it.
second.
That's fine. But if he plays 5 minutes, it counts.
it does.
Yep.
If he knock on wood, doesn't happen. But if he were to get injured in the first quarter,
Or if he's just like, I'm done tonight.
yeah, they're up 50 after the first.
Or if he gets shut down by Justin Jackson,
Versus the Warriors, December 14th.
couldn't do it.
Tried. The Warriors won't make more than 9 3-pointers.
Okay.
It's a pretty decent one.
That's a good one.
That might be a $100 donation to the Kings Foundation on that one.
That's a good one.
Versus the Mavericks, March 21st, Luka Doncic won't score more than 14 points. These are good.
14.
14.
So 14 and a half.
But if he scores
Ooh.
14 and a half, Matt
Okay.
loses. I think right now going in of these 5, I think if I had to bet the 2 you're going to win, I would say the Warriors one is winnable. The Mavericks one, the 14 points, that's semi-winnable. Might go 12, 12, and 12 that night. Bagley, Doncic tonight. Interesting. Bagley going up against Rudy Gobert.
I'm feeling good tonight.
You might win this one. I could see Doncic
the-
being 12, 8, and 8.
Who do the Mavs have?
The Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
So to me, that was the face I expected. All the pressure is on Luka tonight for this bet because he's aware of it because I tweeted him.
But there's a scenario where Bagley only scores like 3 points.
Yeah, it's called lies and deceit, sir.
The Jazz defense is really good as
Put
well.
a 0 after 3.
I like this idea, and by the way, if you guys have
Really good idea.
If you guys have punishment ideas, feel free to send them in. Also, bet ideas.
People have been tweeting. I've read the ones that they've been tweeting to the drive. I've read the ones that they've been sending to you via text line. There's some really brutally great stuff that they're coming up with.
If you lose, one of the punishments should be that you have to refer to yourself for a full day on air as Turd Ferguson.
I like that one.
That's great.
Now,
What's wrong with that?
Because we'll get in trouble for that, but I think
Why?
there's something, because I don't think you can say turd when you're doing traffic and weather.
Why not?
I'm just saying I don't think he can.
Sacramento traffic. I'm Turd Ferguson.
Right? I mean,
That's
he can't.
hilarious.
No, I agree. I'm not. I'm saying I believe the sponsors might not enjoy that. So
Boo.
I agree.
Turd
Hey, it's on
Ferguson
Friday Night
shops at.
Football. Friday Night Football with Turd
During
Ferguson.
Friday Night Football.
Turd Ferguson and Charles the Hammer Hamilton.
Yeah, I think that might work. Friday Night.
Sounds like a better show than what we already
I
have.
actually like
Turd
that.
Ferguson.
I actually like that.
Hey, you know what? Hang on. Pause real quick. Can we just do that? Like, not make that a bet, but just have Matt do that?
I think that's got to be a bet. But I do think if that happens, he's not allowed to explain it, neither is Charles.
Nope.
You just have
No,
to
you
go
just
in and be
roll
like,
with it.
welcome in, everybody. Friday Night Football. It's Turd Ferguson alongside Charles C. Hamilton. And just go.
So like play it like Super Troopers, the meow.
Yeah.
So just totally brush by it.
Yep.
Absolutely. No mention of it whatsoever. Well, it'll be an inside joke for all of us.
Yep.
I like the karaoke one, but you guys said that I was.
Yeah,
gonna like it.
no, I think that's a win for you.
Damn it.
I think it's one of those, like, if you win, you can come on and sing Frozen. So we'll come up with more bets. We'll come up with more bets. We'll come up with more punishments. We will have the wheel of spins, punishments, the wheel of spins. What is your now?
The Wheel of Spin sounds like my Saturday night.
Sounds like Fireball, vodka, right? If Matt loses, he has to milk a cat. That's definitely a possibility on air.
Okay.
Bring in a kitty.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
Who comes up with that?
I really want to quote the movie where they say that.
We're late here.
Yeah, we are.
No bet here. This doesn't count.
Okay.
So you can go against what your DeMarcus Cousins thing is. I want to present a scenario.
Okay.
Scenario.
Now, and I'm going to get a little personal, Matt. I want you to forgive me on this.
Good.
Have I met your new wife? We've met once,
Have
haven't we?
met her once.
Okay.
Yes.
Love her.
Wow, so you meet Matt's significant other, but not mine. That's
I
fine.
wasn't introduced, so by you.
No, you didn't. Nope.
Love your wife. Happy you guys are freshly married.
Oh, no.
Matt, I'm going to give you a choice here, and you have to bet. You can't beg out of it. If you're right, you're going to win $6 million tax-free, which would put your kids through college that you don't have yet, but you will, and set you and your beautiful new family up for life. But if you lose, can't be married anymore, dude. You got to say goodbye. You got to go home and say, sweetheart, I'm sorry. This is it. I got to go. And you have to. If you don't make the bet, the world will die. I don't know. That's just top of my head. How many wins will the Kings have this year?
So if I lose,
I'm going to
You lose everything.
So give me a number, and then I'll explain the rest of your question you're about to ask.
I feel like it's such a cop-out, but I'm playing it safe with like 10.
Okay. So I anticipated this. So I am going to make the over-under now at 10.5. See what I'm saying? I'm going to grab the over-under.
That's way too easy. It's over 10.
So truly,
I win $6 million.
what do you think? How many do you think they'll win?
Honestly, I think the Kings will beat Vegas. I think they'll do 27-28 and push 30.
Do you think they'll win between 27 and 30?
What's the Vegas over-under?
I think it's 26, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's 25, 26. I've seen both. I've seen 24, I think, somewhere too. But screw the Vegas over.
So I would say I feel really confident with 28, but I don't believe them breaking 30 is that far out of left field.
Okay. Could happen.
If they play fast and Dave Yeager plays the right players.
Will Dave Yeager be here at the end of the year?
My gut says no, but my heart says yes.
Agreed. All right, that's Matt George, everybody.
So what you have to tell me what the punishments are for tonight. You said there.
Oh, that's
two to
right.
pick through. Sorry,
The
we're going
punishment
super
for
long.
tonight, Kyle. I say we just go the easy route. We just start off with the Ice Bucket Challenge. Let's just make that real easy. Whatever clothes you're wearing, we go downstairs. We film it after the show, which will be around 9:15 in the morning. Throw a big laundry bucket of ice water over you. We film it. We put it out there.
Done.
Should you win, cha-ching, everybody wins. The Kings Foundation wins, and we're good to go.
Don't let me down, Bagley.
I will say this as we go to break, Matt. I hope that the Kings Foundation gets a lot of money this year out of my pocket. I hope you win a lot of these bets. I don't think you will. Matt dyeing his hair is also a phenomenal punishment. Thank you, everybody. We'll take a break. When we come back, 4-quarter territory to celebrate the opening of Kings season. One time only. We'll be doing 4 down territory with all basketball questions. Woo-hoo. We're back in a couple. Sports 1140 KHTK.